Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Star with Star Tarot. This reading is for Aquarius. This is your career, money, and work forecast for the month of June. Thank you guys for showing up today. For those of you that continue to do so time and time again, as always, it is greatly appreciated. If this is your first time here, I do want to give you a warm welcome and let you know that everything done on this channel is done in love and light only. All right, so let's just get right down to the preliminary disclosures before we begin real quick. Number one, as I said, this reading is for Aquarius, but this reading will not resonate with every Aquarius out there. You're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that does resonate and simply leave the rest. Other thing to keep in mind is that time is fluid. With that being said, there might be some events that come up in this reading that have already been something that you've encountered in months previous. It could be something that you're facing right now, or it could honestly be something that you don't see until the next couple of weeks and possibly into months to follow. Okay, I don't set the rules for that. It's just how it is designed in our universe, our lovely universe. Time is very fluid, so just keep that in mind. Lastly, you're going to want to use your own discernment when it comes to decision making. I always suggest that you use this as a tool of confirmation or even some guidance that will help you to line it up into what you believe is true for you. Never allow this reading, any other reading, or any of your people that tend to be around you, your friends, your family members, to be the ones that make the determining factor on what's right for you to do, Aquarius. So, with that being said, let's get right down to it. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to look at the overall energy for you guys. Overall energy first, please. Overall energy. Overall energy for Aquarius. Yes, love it. Okay, so we have the Empress here. Empress shows up as your overall energy. So some of you might be looking forward to something new. Could be something that is going on that's new in your life, or maybe you're thinking about starting a new direction in life or a whole new everything. I get the vibe here that this is wanting to start from a very clean slate, all right? But we're going to go ahead and take a look at this and see what this is pertaining to, okay? All right. Please clarify that Empress, please. Empress for Aquarius. Yeah, so you might find yourself looking for a new job or wanting to find new ways to make more money or wanting to change your career into something new. Okay, I feel a sense of newness, a sense of refreshing new mindsets, new ideas. Okay, yeah, okay, so I see here, let me just get this. I'm seeing here that Aquarius, with the moon card being present, it's like having some hidden talents, having some hidden ideas, and bringing some things to light. For some of you, this is the case. For others of you, it's like really needing to get down to what is your truest desires, going deep within and saying, okay, what is it that I need to do, want to do in order to be able to turn the page? So I feel like there is going to be a lot of enlightenment for you guys during this month of June when it comes to your career, work, and your finances. So some things are coming to light here. So it's very good energy to start off with. All right, so let's go ahead and take it a step further, okay? Let's look at your work. What's going on for work for Aquarius? I'm telling everyone, I know that we are living in uncertain times, but we need to learn how to be really, really creative, because at this point in time, a lot of us are having the ability to, stay home and work, or, you're laid off, or it might seem like an unfortunate event that you have lost your job. anything like that that's freeing up a little bit more time for your creative ideas to flow is definitely a good thing during this time. All right, so when we're talking about work, yeah, the Six of Swords. I have a lot of this energy going on right now with a lot of different signs. So what I am seeing here is that with the Six of Swords, you might be leaving your job, okay? You might be leaving that job behind because of something, all right? Let's take a look at what could be going on to make Aquarius want to jump ship. This is Six of Swords, please. Six of Swords. Some of you are just ready for something new, I feel. Some of you have been in your positions for a long point in time. And some of you are just simply not happy. And I'm feeling that with a lot of different changes going on within companies and with the world as it is today. A lot of people are like, you know, I really want to embrace change in my own life in a positive way. But if it's going to be change in a negative way, I've had simply enough of that. So for some of you, it's just like, you know, too much change or change that's not working in your favor. Okay, here we go. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is definitely pertaining to work. This is a clear indication. You guys are no longer wanting to work where you're working. You no longer enjoy your environment, okay? Some of you are just really, really ready for something fresh and something new. Some of you are just not happy where you're at. And haven't been happy for a long period of time, but have just been doing what you thought you needed to do. Let's get some more insight. Okay, we're going to take these off. They're going to tell us the story. All right. So we do have this as well. All right, so we have the Six of Cups, okay? So some of you want to get back to doing what it is that you love to do. So some of you took a new position or took the positions that you've been in and may have just gone into them or have been in them for a while, but it's like, I want to go back to what makes me happy. Or maybe there's a particular job that you used to have that you left that job to come to this one, and it's like, it's just not serving you, it's not feeding you, it's not bringing you the joy that you once had with another job or another position. Some of you are just like, I just want to be happy. I'm not happy where I'm at, and I want to get to the point where I have some joy in what I'm doing. And so this is what I'm seeing. Some of you are just like really, really trying to put the work in to get back to doing the things that you love and enjoy doing. All right. So this is what I'm seeing with the Six of Swords. Now, the King of Wands, okay, this is action. You guys are really, really ready to put in some action to move into a new direction. I feel like with this work environment, there was something about it that just either wasn't exciting, or there was something about it that just went against the grain of your integrity. All right, so with the King of Wands, we're talking about, you know, a lot of action here and putting it somewhere that's going to be productive. So I feel like for most of you that are resonating with this so far, you know, you're really becoming ambitious towards doing the right thing, because the King of Wands is someone that is really, really honorable. The person that would be an influence of the King of Wands would be someone that is a very free spirit. So I'm feeling like for some of you, your work environment or the work that you're doing doesn't allow you to do that. It doesn't allow you to be an honorable person, doesn't allow you to be a free spirit. And, you know, it's really going against who you are, Aquarius. You know, you guys are the unbridled horses, and you need to be able to run freely, express yourself freely. And so I feel like you may have been doing what you needed to do for a period of time, but it's no longer working for you. So you really want to do what's honorable for other people. So if you're in a company that is not doing the best thing or having the best practices and policies towards their customers, clients, the, you know, the good, the greater good for everyone, you're not going to be able to be there long, Aquarius. That's just, it's not in your nature. You guys are the humanitarians, so it's like you're ready to stand up for what's right. And if it's some internal type of clashing where you don't feel like you can express yourself, you don't feel like you can be yourself, you have to leave. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is where we're at, okay? And so you guys are standing in as the King of Wands, okay? You're doing the thing that you need to do in order to bring some joy into your life. We do have communication here, all right? So there has been some communication, and I feel like, again, with the King of Wands being that free spirit, being able to communicate, there has been some communication that may have come in towards you at the workplace that has made you feel like you needed to move on. All right, maybe there was someone with the moon card being here. Maybe there was someone that kind of gave you some insight as to, you know, this not being a place that was going to be as stable as it's been. All right, and maybe you were like, okay, let me just jump ship. For some of you, I feel like that could be the case, but for the collective, I do believe that you feel like your integrity has been tested in this work environment, okay? And again, the communication that has come in has been more of a one-way communication. It's kind of like that micromanaging. You know, I'm telling you what I need you to do. I'm not expecting you to tell me what it is that you want to do. It's that micromanaging one-way expression of what it is that, you know, needs to be done. It's like, I feel this so strongly here. It's like you want to do the honorable thing. You want to be a free spirit. You want to do what's right. And once you start to speak up, you have that communication coming in to say, look, this is how we want it to be done. And we aren't really interested in your feedback. Okay. And so with the Five of Swords, this is where the conflict comes in. Okay. This is where you as an Aquarius starts to feel, you know, some level of betrayal. Okay. This is a lot of conflict. This is a lot of upheavals, because for you, you have to be able to express yourself as an Aquarian. So I feel like there has been a level of dis-ease or discomfort in your workspace, or there could have been someone that you perceived to be someone that was honorable, and then there was some communication that came in and caused some conflict between you and maybe a boss, an authority figure. But yeah, this is a battle. This is loss, and it's like, I'm willing to cut my losses here. I'm willing to walk away from this because I can't do this any longer. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. And exactly right with the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is like, I'm not with it. You know, I'm not with it. I don't care how much money you're paying me. I don't care what else you're promising me. Four of Cups is just not accepting. It's like you're not accepting what's being offered to you, because to you it's a bullshit offer, you know. For some of you, I feel like there have been some things that have been offered in the past from your work environment that never came to fruition. But at the end of the day, even if some of these things do happen to come your way, you're simply not happy, right? This simply does not bring you joy anymore. So I feel like this is why the Six of Swords energy is showing up. And if you haven't left your position or your company, you definitely want to. This is what I'm seeing for work for Aquarius, okay? So a very tough position to be in. I've been in it several times myself as an Aquarius, and so I know how difficult it is to be who you are and to be in the confines of this is policy, this is how we do it, in the micromanaging. So I feel like there is a little bit of conflict in your work environment. Again, pick up what I'm putting down that resonates and simply leave the rest. So now we're going to move on to our portion of career. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to get some guidance from Spirit as to how do we move forward. All right, so let's see here. Now, I always tell everyone in this portion here, there could be some direct messages that could work for the collective, and then there's going to be some specific cards that will come out. So maybe you already know what career path you want to be in. Maybe you're still trying to figure it out. But I always say that, to me, career is talking about purpose, because when we're focusing on the second house here, the second house is always about material gain and things like credit and being able to buy the things that you need and the things that you want, your assets, having security. When we're talking about the 10th house, we're also talking about some of those things, but we're going a little bit deeper. It's like, what do you want to do as far as career? What is your true purpose in life? So I always, say that if you're going to choose a career is something that you're ultimately going to do for a long period of time. Um, and maybe, some people actually go to the grave doing what's called a career versus a job. A job is something that you do to pay the bills. A career is supposed to be something that you can learn and grow in as time goes by. So when you're thinking about your life purpose, you want to make sure that your career lines up to what your life purpose is, so that you can save yourself some time, right? You don't want to be getting into a career and investing all of this time, sometimes even money, depending on what the career is, and not literally walking in your purpose, right? So I tell everyone, try to figure out what it is that you feel your purpose is saying to you, because your purpose is always there. We just need to pay attention to it and try to go into a career that's going to align with your purpose, okay? Because when you're loving what you're doing, it literally will give back to you, and your paycheck will feel like a bonus, right? So it's two rewards in one, and we have to be, again, with the Six of Cups, we want to have this energy of, joy in doing what it is that we're doing. It just makes it a lot easier when you got to wake up in the morning and do what you got to do when you love what you're doing. All right, so let's see here. We have a couple of cards coming out here. All right, so let's get to it. We have enough here. All right, so we do have oracle cards here. Some of you may be interested in the world of tarot, oracle cards, spiritual work. Some of you might even, be thinking about starting your own YouTube channel or your own business that pertains to, oracle cards or tarot, the spiritual realm, that sort of thing. So I do see that. So for whoever that resonates for, this could be confirmation to you. Some of you just like to get a little bit of insight on how to move forward when it comes to your life, or getting some more insight about, your career, your love life, whatever, and you use oracle cards to get some insight. All right. We also have counseling. Yes. So some of you may already be a counselor, just like with this. Some of you may be light workers already. You might be a counselor already, or looking to become a counselor, but it says that you heal with your kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So with you already being an Aquarius, we already know you're humanitarian. So a lot of you might be thinking about going into the counseling field, or are doing it unofficially. I know for me, I did it unofficially for several years and decided, oh my God, this is something that I wouldn't mind doing for the rest of my life. And so I realized that was something that was pertaining to my life purpose. And so I branch off and do other things that fit into it. But ultimately, counseling for a lot of you comes naturally. It comes naturally to you because it could clearly be your life purpose. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have quite a few cards here. All right, we also have study. Some of you may need to go back to school, or there could be something that you're needing to research. It says reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So some of you, it just comes down to doing some more research, okay, to get a little bit more of insight of what it is that you want to do in your career. Some of you can step up your career just a little bit more to bring in some more money, to network a little bit better. And it's like, you know what, you need to really put in the time to study. Researching is the number one way to really see how you can go to the next level, or even to get your creative juices flowing. So reading and education, some of you are doing this. Some of you are literally doing this right now as you're watching this, and it's like, oh my God, this is what I'm in the midst of doing. Keep doing it, okay? Keep doing it. All right, so we have love and light. I feel like for a lot of you that are out here, you guys are light workers in your own right, okay? A lot of us do like to shed light and love, and whatever it is for you, Aquarius, no matter which company you're at, if you're doing a 9-to-5 job, if you have your own business, if you have a career that is all about your life purpose, for you, Aquarius, it's all about light and love. All right, always shedding the light, always, uniting people, and it's all about what can you do to make this world a better place. So if it doesn't fall into that for you, whatever it is, you already know you can't be there. Okay, and I think this is why we see you guys jumping ship, because if it isn't light and love, Aquarius doesn't exist there. I mean, that's just the truth of the matter. Now we do have creative expression. Creative expression is definitely something that Aquarians are really good at. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So some of you have some creative aspects about yourself. This could be writing. This could be speaking. This could be vlogging, starting your own YouTube channel, going into the schools and teaching children certain things, teaching other people to do things that you're really good at, expressing yourself, writing. Some of you have a book that's been sitting there for several years, okay? I don't know who this is for, but someone out there has a book of poetry that is right in their room, okay? Either underneath their pillow. Sometimes they keep it in their side shelf, and it's like, when are you going to birth this thing? We definitely need to hear what you have, because whoever this is for, it's complete genius, okay? This is coming from Spirit. They said it's time to publish that what you think is a journal and make it into a book, okay? So with that being said, I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight as to what your purpose might be saying to you, and we're giving it a voice today. And some of you have some really good ideas. Some of you have been waiting for a very long time to have the courage to birth something, and it's like, a lot of you already know what it is. A lot of you are light workers. A lot of you have been counseling. A lot of you love to research, okay? So a lot of you need to research a little bit more to get some of these things on and popping, all right? And all of you, from what I'm seeing, if you are a light worker, if you are, trying to do something in counseling, are saying that you need something creative in your life, okay? We don't like to be bored. We don't like to be sheltered in. We like to express ourselves. We like creative work, all right? So you're on the right path. It says keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So for those of you that are researching, those of you that are aligning with what your purpose is telling you about your career, keep going because you are on the right path. If you have been someone that has felt like you needed to jump ship and change some things and go to different places, they're saying keep going. You're on the right path. Sometimes when you get off track, we're thinking that we are resetting ourselves in the negative. It's like, oh my God, I really can't be here anymore. Here I go again, leaving this job again. Or here I go changing, my major in school again. You're meant to do that until you get it right. Okay, so there's no mistakes in changing your mind, Aquarius. There's no mistakes in that. So we have infinite abundance. It says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Okay, so yeah, you guys are fully supported, like I said, regardless if it's you trying to get to that level to hear your purpose, to really go into whichever direction you need to go in to get closer to your career, closer to your purpose. You are protected during that time. This is what you're supposed to do. It's an awakening. So, don't be afraid to start again or to start over, because you are definitely protected when it comes to you going towards your true life purpose. The universe is like, yes, yes. When we start to wake up and we change our minds or we change direction, yeah, we are fully supported in that, because we know that it's time to go, and the universe knows that it's time for us to be somewhere else, or to do something bigger, or to do something better. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the power deck has to say, you guys. The power deck. Some of you have started over and over and over again, because a lot of you are multi-talented, okay? And you're just like, oh my God, I've tried this, I've tried that. Some of your friends and family members are so sick of you changing your career, changing your major, jumping from job to job. But for us, we have to find it. It's got to feel right. And so which other way could you possibly know what's right for you until you try it? Okay, so we try. But until it feels right, until it brings us complete joy, it's time to go. Right? And we're on to find the thing. We're on the pursuit of happiness. Most of us as Americans should be on the pursuit of happiness. Okay? So we're really not the settling type to just get into something and settle just to settle. All right. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So the first card here is the Strength card, and it says, the person who upsets you most in your life is one of your best teachers. If that person can get inside of your head, turn you around, and confuse you, you know that you still don't understand what you are doing. You need more strength. Learn by seeing that your life is a teaching. Like the red lotus healing its pain and inner solitude, gain strength from entering your wounds and learn from them. The magician remembers the trail and takes a different one, even if it is more difficult. In this way, you build strength. It's exactly what I was just talking about here. When it talks about the magician remembers the trail and takes a different one, even when it's more difficult. Okay, so this is what we do as Aquarians. You know, we're searching for that thing. And so sometimes we jump out of the pot right into the fire, but it's like we just have to get to that place where we call home, that place that feels comfortable enough for us to say we can express ourselves, we can be creative, right? And if it feels not right, we can no longer be there. So this is the Strength card. Okay, so when things upset us, sometimes it's for our benefit. I was just saying this to, I think it was Capricorn. You know, sometimes we're sitting here and we're like, oh my God, why am I being treated this way? You know, why is this person changing? Why is this happening? Because it's time for us to leave those situations, regardless if that's a relationship, if that's a job, if that's a career change, whatever. When things start to go, this doesn't feel so right, we need to evaluate. Is there something going on with us, or is it time for us to readjust, reset, and do something different, do something better? Move into the place of perfection within you, that place of truth, responsibility, competence, and intuition. Collect your disciple like a Buddha meditating in a garden of snow. Impeccability is an area of strength that continues to flame within, maintaining your power and intent. This flame burns in your center always, indicating the level of your capabilities and your effectiveness in bringing events into being. Impeccability is tended by the attentions of your sacred witness, that person within you who observes the target. Gather your power with impeccability, with the intensity of a rubber band pulled and held at its breaking point. Gather your intent and focus on your impeccability for the job about to be done. Exactly. Exactly. You know, for us, like I said, it's got to be an impeccable place for us to be, because we're bringing a lot to the table, okay? And so the place and the people have to measure up, because, you know, we're coming to serve. So, absolutely. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Let's get an oracle that's going to give us some further insights. Insight for Aquarius, please. Absolutely. We have surrender to the sweetness. This is Venus and energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. Absolutely. This is what we were talking about here, Aquarius. All right. You guys want to do the things that feel absolutely right. They feel joyful. Okay. And so I'm feeling like, for a lot of you, you're just trying to get to that place where it's like the utopia. And some people are telling you, you're freaking insane. You can never have that and make money and make a career out of that. And for us, we're like, I think I can find it. I think that it's out there. Well, here's the tea. Some of you are already up on this. But if it doesn't exist already, create it. Period. Period. Okay? Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so with that being said, what is your sweet point? Okay, and that's what you need to figure out. What is the sweetest thing that is reachable and attainable to you? And then as an Aquarian myself, I'm going to stretch you even further and say, what is out there that you feel or other people say that you can't reach? And then I challenge you to go for it, okay? The utopia of whatever that means for you is attainable. I challenge you to create it. If nobody else can do it, I know Aquarius can. All right, so we also have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Yeah, so this is talking about dealing with your inner child. A lot of us have a lot of things that we're just simply not dealing with. You're encouraged to look into your inner child, but within there, there's also hidden gifts. There's hidden talents, right? Things that when we were younger, we always wanted to do, and we said that we one day would accomplish it. They're telling us time and time again, go back to your youth. Be as youthful as you need to be in order to believe in the rainbows, in order to believe that there's a unicorn out there. Because for us, we can do it. For us, we can create it. And it needs to feel that way for us in order for us to be able to be fulfilled in our purpose, in our career, in our jobs, in our relationships. Because if we're honest with ourselves, there's a lot of ish going on out in the world. There's things that we have to deal with day to day just being humans. So to add all of these other things into the scheme of it, when it comes down to us choosing what it is we're going to do, it is our choice. So why wouldn't we select utopia? Why wouldn't we select the things that make us happy? Why wouldn't we choose joy? Why are we allowing other people to tell us what it is that we should feel joy in? Why are we allowing people to tell us what we're good at and what we should do? If we do not acknowledge that within ourselves, if we don't feel that that is our path, why should we go? And we shouldn't. Okay? We're living in a day and a time where we need to think outside of the box and stop feeling like we should be so watered down and so confined and settle. I just don't see it that way anymore. This next card is called All Paths Lead to Home. This is inner authority. This is intuition and turning your gaze within. This is exactly what I was just talking about. This is using your own discernment, like I say in the beginning of this reading, using your own intuition, all right? Having your own inner authority to say, this is not right for me, or this is what I really want. So, Aquarius, when it comes down to your career, you have to understand that whatever your talents and your gifts are might not just be hobbies. They might just not be something that you're good at the end of the day when you're sitting there doodling on, a piece of paper, and out comes this beautiful artwork that you throw to the side that's on the back of some envelope of a bill that you used to pay or need to pay or have already paid, and you're coming from your 9-to-5 freaking job to pay that bill, and you're going to crumple that up and put it in the garbage can for no one else to see. Okay? You have gifts, you have talents. It's time to step into them. You are your inner authority. Use your intuition in whichever way that you need to decide what it is that you need to be doing in your life, in your own purpose, in your own career, in your jobs. And that's the message for that, okay? Point blank, period. That was so clear. That was so profound. That even spoke to me. So, Spirit, thank you so much for being clear. Now, let's move right along and look at what it means for our money, okay? We need to know about the money. Money in June for Aquarius, please. So, I will say this. A lot of you in the month of June are going to become fully awakened as to what your purpose is. So just be prepared for that. Remember when we talked about things being illuminated, all right? It might not have happened yet. It might happen in the month of June. But for a lot of you, it could literally be more so in the month of July, because you might have to go through a spiritual purging in order to get you prepared to pay attention to some of the things that the universe is going to be bringing up to you and making you aware of. Okay, so you will be having a level of activation and illumination. So just be prepared for that. Now, when it comes to the money, the Knight of Wands comes in. Yes, the money comes flowing in. So if you've been waiting for money, if you've been waiting for something that is rightfully yours, or something that was promised to you, or if it's unemployment, or if it's the last check from your job, or if it's that bonus, okay, the money's coming. Okay, the money is coming in. Knight of Wands, give us some more insight. The money is coming. Okay, what do we have here? Once again, yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. They said, Aquarius, do not worry, because again, we have the Knight of Wands. No matter which way you turn, your money's coming. Okay, the money is definitely coming. Let's see, what other insight do we need to know about the money, or any obstacles? There's any obstacles pertaining to this money? Out it comes. Okay, let's see. Yes, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so what I am seeing here with the 3 of Pentacles is that money is definitely coming. I feel like there could be a contract that you have signed, Aquarius, or something in writing that needed to be looked over before your funds were released. So I feel like, yes, more money is coming, but it may be that you're waiting for a period of time, because I feel like some of you have been waiting. So this has been the question, but it had to cross three different levels, or 3 people's hands. But there was a process to it, okay? So just know that it is definitely coming. Now, for some of you, this is just meaning success, okay? The money amount that you are thinking of, the money that you've been waiting for, the money that you need to pay that bill, that money that you need to do whatever it is that is important to you is coming. Okay. A lot of you, I feel like this is money coming directly from work. So some of you are going to get that bonus or have been waiting for something to be adjusted in your paycheck. And some of you, it's like, you know, I got the promotion, but I still haven't received the raise. I don't know who that's for. If this is pertaining to business, if you've been doing something business-wise, if you're doing something on the side, it could be Poshmark, it could be, you know, providing a service, more money is going to start generating coming in. I feel like in mid-June, late June, and certainly flowing in July. Using your creative insights are really going to help you to make a little bit more money and to capitalize off of what you already got going. If you're a business owner or if you're doing things on the side, there is money coming in. This is a very good card to predict that once things get finished, the money will come. So if you have a project that you've been putting off, or you've been doing something that's been making a little bit of money and you've been thinking, oh my God, once I finish this, once I tweak this, once I do this just a little bit better, I'll make more money. That for you is the release of the check when you complete it, when you fine tune it, Aquarius. Okay, so there's definitely money coming in. This is a very, very good card. I don't think you have anything to worry about. For some of you, yes, you've been waiting some time, but once the money comes in, it's going to continue to come in. It'll be up to you to invest your money in the best way possible to continue to allow it to flow. All right, so just make sure that you're spending your money wisely, because I do certainly see it coming in. So let's go ahead. Okay, Spirit says redirect and get some angel advice. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I was going to pull my Soul Journey deck, which I still will, but I said, let's get some angel advice here. Counselor, I don't know who you are out there, okay? But you need confirmation again. It says you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Some of you out there know that this is what you need to be doing. This is the second confirmation here. They have it again. Do I need to pull it out again? They said pull it out again because someone is not listening. Okay? Counselor, twice. Counseling, counselor. Okay? This is why they asked me to pull the deck back out, because somebody needed the confirmation. Peace. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it says peace comes from remembering that love is real. Only love is real. Only doing what you love is real. Okay? You need peace. You need peace of mind. And for you, it is about the love. It is about the peace. This is why you had the love and the light card here. Okay? This is what Aquarius is all about. So if it does not line up with light and love and peace, they said walk in your light, walk in your purpose, walk in love, and be in peace doing it, Aquarius. Yes, and yes, and yes. This is reoccurring. Do you see this? We have prosperity, and they already told you this. They already told you. Where are you? Infinite abundance. Okay? And this card says, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay? And this one says that you are fully supported going towards your life purpose. You're fully supported. Abundance is coming. And we just had the confirmation that money is coming in. Okay? And that this is a success. So this is very, very good news for you guys. It's very good news for me because I'm a fellow Aquarian. So I'm like, yes, yes, and yes. Okay? Let's go ahead and get the wisdom of the oracle involved here. I know that it has been trying times for a lot of us, and we've been holding on and trying to hang in there the best way that we can, and trying to be in peace and operate in love and light. I know it's been difficult, but if can't nobody else do it, we can, and we have a purpose to do so. So I hope that this brings comfort. Yeah, between both worlds, okay? Whatever happened yesterday was yesterday, okay? But what are we going to do to move forward? And this is what this is all about. For some of us, we've been stuck, right? We've been stuck right there in the middle between what was and what is to be. And we need to step into the color, okay? Y'all remember the old show, In Living Color? Yeah, we need to step into the brighter side of things, shed some light, because listen, we have this here. The moon card is all about illuminating what's underneath, illuminating what's real. And for us, we need to move forward. We need to, a lot of people are on this side of things because there's a lot of ish going on, and a lot of people don't see in color the way that we see in color. Okay, so with all this utopia right here, people don't understand that and see this. This is how we see things, okay? And this is how we want things, and not just for ourselves, but for others. And so it can literally be that way for us. It starts with us, right? So don't be between both worlds. Step into the next phase, Aquarius. You know, we're going into the age of Aquarius, right? So we really are going to be stepping forward, and I think this is why we're going to be illuminated and activated. It's only us that can bring this humanitarian feel to it, and there's other signs out there that can assist in it, but we're like the pioneers. We can see the future. We see things before they happen. Come on, y'all. Let's we got to get it together, okay? We got to shed the light. It says, am I afraid to be seen? Didn't I just say we got to shed the light? It says, the world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Okay, y'all don't hear me. I can't make this up. I'm going to start this again. It says, the world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. I just said this. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. My goodness. My goodness. Activation, illumination. Am I afraid to be seen? Can't make this stuff up, people. Let's go ahead and see what it is that Aquarius needs to focus on for the month of June. See what it says. Divine intervention. It says you may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow. Yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. Absolutely. Okay, Aquarius, I thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I've been doing readings all day. I'm in a little bit of pain, so I am trying to deliver the message to the best of my ability, but I had to get this out for you guys today. I hope that some of you benefited from what this reading had to say, what your spirit guides were wanting to tell you. I hope that you stand in and stand up for whatever it is your purpose is. So if this resonated with you at all, please like, share, comment, okay? Please let me know that this resonated if it has. If you are looking for a personal reading, my email address is healingtarot1111@gmail.com. I have other types of readings and other services that I do provide, but I am running the $33 special for a reading at this point in time. For details, go ahead. And again, email me at healingtarot1111@gmail.com. Till next time, Aquarius, bye-bye and take care.